everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are back for some more Earthborne Rangers. Down here, I was gotta go the opposite, over here, Earthborne Rangers. So we're back for some more Earthborne Rangers, the Legacy of Ancestors. We're going to be continuing our playthrough, however, with a change. I switched from an Artificer back to a Shepherd, but it's not the same Shepherd. I found that I enjoy the Shepherd deck a lot more, so I created a brand new Shepherd, and then all I did was the rewards that the Artificer gained. I just gave them 2 and took out cards that were equivalent to what I lost, that were removed when I last rested. So I'll be going with I seem to like the Shepherd class. I just seem to like it a lot more. So I'll stick with that, and we'll see the new stuff with the new Shepherd. So we'll still say that our previous one finished the campaign, so I don't spoil the ending for anybody. And this new one is the one that's kind of continuing on as the Guild of Shepherdry. Yeah, that's a word, I just made it up. So we're also going to be adding moments, Valley moments and Archeology moments to the path deck going forward. I didn't do it in the last one because I was just kind of getting my feet under me with the new stuff, but now we're solidified in our new deck, and we're going to go from there. Before I begin, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Hey Matt, how's it going? And yes, that song is now stuck in my head. Thank you. So I'm just sitting here as the stream's starting, and all I start saying is, "Go, go, Earthborne Rangers." Anyway, let's go ahead and get down to the table, and let's continue on this fun romp through, through this world. Yes, I did just boop. Okay, so we reset everything up, and I have to do the arrival step here again once more. We had finished. We ended off at Kobo Market because I got too greedy. But we still have the descent quest that we're trying to complete. This is day 2 that we're going through. And when that comes into effect, we take this deck of Valley Moments, which is a side expansion that you can add to just add some flavor to where you are. And you're supposed to shuffle this up and randomly put one of these per ranger into your deck, right? Into your path deck when you're creating it, and then just go from there. It's just kind of this nice thematic feel to the game. So it's a card that operates as a moment. So when it comes out, that moment happens, you do whatever it says to do, and then you continue on with the game. So it's the possibility of being really good, really bad, all that other good stuff. I double-checked on the Earthborne Rangers Discord, and I had asked to say, this is a full deck, I'm playing true solo. If I put 1 in there, the chances will be decreased that I find, right? If you put 2 and you've got the deck, then you've got 2 people pulling cards every round, so therefore you've got, you got more of a chance to do it, but at solo, you don't. So I said, I think I'm going to treat this as putting 2 going forward in there, and if that's okay, to which the staff from Earthborne Rangers was kind enough to say yes, and MJ Doon's like, yes, it's your game, do what you want. I'm not gonna come out of your house and slap cards out of your hand telling you you're playing it wrong. And I'm like, I mean, you should. Right? Just imagine I was like, okay, I'm gonna put 2 in here, and then you just see this other hand come and slap the cards out. Oh my god, I just dropped that. Slap the cards out my hand and knock it on the floor saying, yeah, you're doing it wrong. I don't know what card that was, but it's now on the floor. Thanks whoever slapped that out my hand. So I'm going to take 2 cards, and those 2 cards are going to get shuffled into the path deck. Yes, you just witnessed me slap a card out my own hand and off the table. That's how games should be played. Alright, so we'll shuffle this up. There we go. Alright, so the path deck shuffled up. We need to shuffle up the challenge deck, and usually I just kind of wait until I need to pull from there, but we're going to be moving pretty fast, so we want to make sure this is good. This isn't a perfect day. It's still downpour, so I reset downpour to 4 rain that's on there. This shouldn't be a blue. This should be one of these guys. There we go, 4. So I guess that. And our new path, our new our new ranger is going to be the path warden. So this is a new, it's a shepherd conciliator as well, and this is a new one that came out, as you can see, the SOV that's right here. So exhaust, either move a being. Yeah, either move a being, treating it as if it did not have ambush, or discard one harm from a being. So this is a pet healer. That's the reason why I have him. Pet healer. Or pet mover. Shaker, however you want to do it. So we will shuffle up our deck, draw our starting 6 cards, and we'll see if we need to mulligan. The canoe is in my deck. One of the canoes is in my deck. However, I know the canoe has setup. It says that you may choose to put a setup item out, and just put it into play as part of setup for the game, for your game when you're starting. But I'm not ready to use the canoe just yet. It has symbols that I could use, but I'm not ready to use it just yet. So let's go ahead and draw our 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 starting hand, and let's see what we got. We got Perceptive. After you succeeded at a test in which you committed this attribute, you gain 1 awareness. Not bad. Healing Touch. Discard 1 harm from a being and add 3 progress to it. Or heal 1 injury from a ranger. Oh, there's my buddy. There's my buddy. There's Oru. So I got Oru. I got Parathrepsis Whistle, which I'm a huge fan of. I believe it's new. The K is silent. Yes, I know it's a joke. Oh. We got a Probability Compass, one of the rewards that was purchased. So this is gear, Estian gear. So it says use 1 needle. When a ranger draws a challenge card during a test, choose a modifier from that card. Spend 1 energy matching that modifier to put it on there, which is cool. Hey, Jeff Rock, how's it going? And then I got Meticulous. After you succeed at a test in which you committed this attribute, you may suffer 1 fatigue and add it back to your hand if you want to. Boop. Okay. So we're keeping Oru. We're keeping Parathrepsis. The Probability Compass is actually pretty cool. I might hang on to that guy. And then we're going to mulligan. I think we're going to keep Perceptive, and then we're going to mulligan too. And let's see what our new 2 cards are. First one. Oh, sweet, the same card. Second one. Another Oru. So if I lose one, I got another to play. But I can use them if I need to as a symbols. So that's there. We'll shuffle this in. So I've got double the Oru. Hey, Chop Frog, how's it going? Double Oru. All right. So we shuffle that up. Our skill, our aspect, I'm going to have 3 spirit, 2 awareness, 2 strength, and 1 focus. So complete opposite. The complete opposite of what I had with the other aspects. So this is my starting hand. Until I start playing cards, I'll leave them down here. Until I start playing stuff in here. So, cool. We have arrived, after the swap meet's over, we've arrived at Kobo's market. So let's do a 16 on that bad boy. Let's see. Cool. It is set. Okay. Boop. And boop. Okay, so let's go here. And we are LOA. Hide this. Going to 16. LOA. So, if you have not completed the limited time offer, go to 101.03, which we did. That was the limited time offer. As you can see here, limited time offer is completed. So it says, given Renobo's Mississippian heritage, it's not surprising that he sets up his market next to a clear, spring-fed lake. You see the market, bathed in sunlight, bursting with wares from both inside and outside the valley. You hear the joyful chatter of bartering customers and merchants as you approach. So I've already done the 3. The 3 are already in here. From before. They're still in there, and then I added 2 valley moments in there as well. So this thing tells us, not that thing, this thing tells us Lead Ranger is the arrival setup. Hey, Kate. Search the path deck for the next feature and play it. So that is our... So we'll do next feature. Oh, look, a valley moment. But it's not a next feature. The anthill's back. So we'll do that. And then shuffle this up. Okay. So the anthill is back, and it is an obstacle. So I cannot leave while that is there. Then we start our turn. We have to draw a path card. Oravos is there. So we've already talked to her. I don't have to rehash that from the previous video. She's trying to climb. She's gonna climb the thing where she may die. And but she is out and she is friendly. All right, let's take this in our hand. Let's do this. First of all, you know we're gonna do 2 to get down the puppy. Second, we're gonna spend this 1 to put down Parathropsis. Oh, puppy's up here. I remember puppy's up there. Like 3 people are about to start typing already. So Parathropsis is a tool that goes there. Put it there. So when I would suffer injury from a predator, when a ranger would suffer injury from a predator or would be added to a being by a predator, cancel that effect. So we need to find your friend, don't we? Okay, then we're going to try to traverse this bad boy and get rid of it. Yes, 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 yes. Actually, do we want to put down Parathropsis right now, or do we want to put down the probability? No, because if I get surprised, I want to stop that nonsense. Let's do... We're going to try to traverse this obstacle. A feature, sorry. To add to it. So we're going to spend 2... I'm going to add perceptive because that'll give me an extra awareness. And that'll be what we do. So it's going to be a 3 on nada. And we're trying to get 4. So that +1 will feel pretty good if we can get a +1 on this. So let's see what we've got. +1 on red. Boom. +1 game. +1 on red. They misheard me. We passed. Let me not discard this yet. We passed the test, so we had 3 minus 1, 2. So we will put 2 traverse thingy on here. I think that is progress. So we put 2 on here of 6. Then... sunlight. Then it says, after you succeed at a test in which you committed this card, gain 1 awareness. So I gain an extra awareness. Then we'll discard this, and then we go to sun. Boom. This thing says discard 1 raindrop, because of course it is, and fatigue the card I probably need to the fatigue stack. Then nothing there. If there is 1 or more progress on this feature, discard 1 progress and add 1 harm to it. Awesome. Because that's what I needed. So now this has a toughness of 1. Then nothing else. Discard. Cool. You're a feature, not a being, which makes me sad. Alright. So what else are we going to do? I can, if I did a fitness test, I can soothe what fatigue and get that card back, but I'll have to wait to do that. We could do any awareness checks I could do. No. I don't think there's much else I can do. I will lose this if I don't use it, but all I could do to use that is to exhaust a being. Yeah, I think I'm kind of done. Focus is how I draw cards, and I only have one focus. I probably should have done a 3-2-2-1. But, yeah. I probably would have been smarter. I'll think about it. Anyway. Nothing else I can really do. I could connect with, with Oru. I could do that. Let me do that. It'd be a 1-on-2. And I'll use the other Oru. So it'll be a 2-on-2. And I'll try to connect with you. 2-on-2. You're saying the hits aren't a bug, they're a feature. Oh, I felt that so much. Spirit. So that's 2. Oh, come on. So that's 2. So I put 2 bugs, 2 progress on you. Sunshine again. This will go to 2. I'll fatigue another card. This will go away. This will go to 2. And that's it. Yeah, there's nothing else I could do. I feel like I shouldn't have done that percent. Whatever. Blech. Whatever. It's done. It's over. Okay. I'm gonna rest. So let's talk about rest then. So it's going to be ready all cards, gain an energy, and draw a card. So no cards are exhausted. Draw a card. There we go. There's Toro. He's full of them today. Alright, so I got Toro the raccoon. I get back. I lose. I believe if you don't use it when you rest, you lose it. But can someone verify that for me? I'll just keep it here at the side. And if you're like, no, you keep it until you use it, let me know. Otherwise, I think you lose it when you rest. But I got a draw path card anyway. So you'll let me know. Boop. Being prey. And a bunch of stuff happens when you come into play. So you are here. And you will help me with my awareness. So I'm actually going to spend these 2 to put you into play. I'm going to spend this 1 to put the probability compass into play, because now this has become very important that I have that out there. Which leaves me with this stuff. Okay, so let's see. We can move a being and add 2 progress to it. We can move you. Okay, so if I draw another sun, this will go away. We gotta build up Oru. Let me commune with this lady, get her out of here. Because I think she'll help me soothe the card, I think. So we're going to just do a 3 check on Oravos, trying to beat a 1, and it's a 3-on-1. What do we got? 4 with this damn sunshine. So that clears this. So she is cleared as a friendly. So let's see. I can't remember what she does. She's 81. And Dace is not in play. If you've made the climber stayed put, then do either. Otherwise, go to this. It says discard her and add 1 progress to the location. Okay. So she gets discarded. We add 1 progress to our location to get out of here. This gets spent. Then this goes to 1. I fatigue another card. There's no progress on here. If there's an active card with 2 or more presence, you run away. Because Oru has 2 presents, and so does the anthill. And then we draw a new path card. What'd we get? Son of a biscuit. Okay, so you come in, ambush me for 2. I hate this location so much. I wish I had Quiet. Quiet could kill that thing. And it says if a ranger is injured, this being gains disconnected. But we need to get rid of you because you suck. Alright, we're going to exhaust you, so we're going to try to avoid you. So if that's the case, this will go. So we're going to try to avoid you. It's a 2-on-2. It's what it is, and it's going to be another sunshine. 0, so we do pass. So you are exhausted. It's a mountain, nothing. If there's an active hungry scroff, there is not. I'm supposed to discard that. You're exhausted, so no one cares what you think. Cool. Hey, look, I used all my stuff. I could use this to exhaust, either move a being treating it as if it did not ambush, or discard 1 harm from a being. Cool. There's nothing left. Well, I shouldn't have probably... It meant nothing for me to do that. However, let's exhaust Oru. And let's put 2 progress on you. And I think that's good. I think that should do it. Yep, so let's ready up. Draw a card. I got the empathy amplifier. When you perform a traverse test, reduce your effort by 1. When you perform a connect test, commit 1 effort. This gear gains the following ability. Use 1 reading. When a ranger performs a test from a being, commit 2 effort. Ooh. Not bad. And it would take up my full hand slot stuff. So not bad at all. It'll kill my traverse efforts, but it is what it is. Okay, so we need to draw a path card. Ambush, betcha. Oh, another thingy comes in. Artelope. I will never get out of here. I think now I'm going to try to focus and remember. Yeah, I'm going to just try to remember. So it's just a 1-on-1. I need another card. Pass. Stupid son! So I pass. I draw a card. Thank you. There's Pakoto. Then this goes, this flips. I exhaust another card. I will never get out of here. No progress on that. If there's an active card with 2, there is. So it is going to hop away. And the stupid feels are going to come out eventually and kick me in the fanny. So here we go. Kobo. He will help me get out of here. But I will no longer draw sun cards. That's just how it's running. So, 83. Alright, so there's more to it. If you've completed limited time offer, we did. The man's familiar broad face has been weathered by years of strong wind, and his eyes are surrounded by a forest of wrinkles from a lifetime of squinting into the sun. He pulls his hand out of the pocket of his long coat and thrusts it forward. He speaks with the drawl of a Messipian Sea Folk. Always good to see a ranger, he says. Perhaps you'd like to make a trade. If not, we can simply share the road. So, pass him to trade with him. Okay. Well, Bakoto is kind of what I'm wanting to put into play. Okay. This is... I'm remembering slowly how this works. So, I can... play Bakoto for 2. Then I will try to harm this creature. Yep, I'm seeing my plan coming together. I'm going to try to harm this creature for 2. 2 on 2. We're going red. Dang it! Dang it! Fail. No. If a ranger is injured, exhaust this being, suffer an injury. No. When a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator, or harm when it would be cancel that effect, we're going to use the Parathropsis to say kick. Oh, wait. Nope, it's a 0 here too. I can't do it. And that's a 0. This would harm him, but I wouldn't have the healing touch to use, so it would be pointless. However, I could save it for next round if I wanted. Nope. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to that predator's presence. Shoot. Maybe I should. Maybe I should use this. And then use this on him. I think that's the plan. So I'll do this, turning this to 3. I'll spend the yellow to make it that, which would put 2 harm on this, because it would just be 2 progress of a pass. He would not have been exhausted. Then it would have just been the 2 that hit, then this would have come, he would have exhausted. I stopped the damage, the injury to me. Then he's not active, so you wouldn't take damage. There we go. Solved it. Had to math it out in my head. We'll get rid of this guy in due time. Then we're going to do a scavenge with Toro, which is a 2 on 2 of awareness. I gotta get back. I gotta shake off the cobwebs and get back into it. This is not my day. This is not my day. I have to draw a path card if I fail. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't get to add a token, and I failed, so I have to draw a path card. This is not my day. Oh my frickin' goodness. Can this stop that? Either move a being, it's exhaust, either move a being, treating it as if it did not have ambush. Nope, it has to come in. And if it fatigues me for 2 more, I'm going to lose an entire day trying to get out of here. Then there's no progress on there. You're exhausted. I make this a 2. Nothing for you. And then I reshuffle all this sun crap. This is not my day. Okay. I gotta rest. So ready this, put 2 on here. Ready up. Draw a card. I should have just taken the... Just taking the damage. Anyway. 3, 2, 2, 1. Draw another path card. Hungry Scruff. When you interact with this being, you may discard 1 token from an equipped food to commit 1 effort. Alright. I have a lot of problems. So, what am I going to do? Let's... Oh my god, let's cry just a little bit. I'm going to do Healing Touch. Remove 1 to add 3. Put you at 5. And this is a little bit of overkill. I could do it again, but it'll get rid of at least one of these suckers. I'll do it again. To remove 1 and clear this. Then I don't want to stop my traverse testing. I'm leaving him out for the sunlight. I'm gonna try. I have to try Toro. Well, no, that gets me there. If I soothe Pakoto. Yeah, I need to soothe Pakoto. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be buddy-buddy with Pakoto for a 1/1. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can fix this. I can fix it. Because I can use the needle, going down to 2, to choose a different one and spend an energy. I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend one of these to get the red, which is +1. Okay, so I got the +1. So I got 2, which means I add 2 blah to you. And then we'll deal with this. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. And add harm to this being equal to its predator thing. I'm going to... Yeah, you just gotta take it because this thing's about to hurt. 2. And this, if there is an active food or you have food equipped. Oh wait, are you considered food? Damn it, you are food. So it says exhaust this being and suffer 1 injury, to which I have to do this to say no. Yes, because it says will suffer injury from the predator or not. Ah, fair enough. Yes, I can. You're right. You're right. And this has a reshuffle. I gotta get back into the swing of things, man. I gotta get back into the swing of things. This is I did move a lot faster with the Artificer, but I remember this one's tough on movement. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, they're exhausted. If it was a mountain, that would have been great because the mountain would have gotten rid of that obstacle. But what we want to do, discard 1 from this being, add 1 token to an aid card. That's so we'll and 2 to another being. So I'm going to do this, to do that, to add 1 here, and add 2 here. Then I will. Then I can exhaust you to move a being. To move a being. You're going to help me get past the obstacle. Move a being and add 2 progress to it. Oop. Gotta get more dice. And add 2 progress to it. Then I can try to pet Oru to get him back and do it again. Ooh, it's going to be a toughie. So we're going to try to... They're exhausted. We're okay. 1-on-1. 1-on-1 to pet Oru. Give him a scritch. Red! Yes! Okay, so... I succeeded by 2. To ready. Soothe the fatigue. Survey the land. Okay, attached to a feature. Reduce the attached feature's presence by 1 for each marker on this attachment. Not yet. Red. There's no progress. Add 1. This is the reason why I wanted to keep him around. He's going to help me get out of here. And that's that. What else are we going to do? Okay. Then we're going to exhaust them again, spending 1 to move him down, putting him to 4. I miss Canje scratches. Then we'll use this to say, exhaust the Path Warden to discard a harm on this being, taking it to 1. Because you are a being. Then we could go for the focus to draw another card. Yes, we're going for the focus to draw another card. 1 focus, 1-to-1. Remember your training. 0, perfect. Okay, so we draw a card. Riri! Yes! I'm finding my pets! Okay. Do this. Nothing. This. If there's an active Hungry Scroff, there isn't. He's inactive. And everybody else is inactive. So we're good. Then we're going to spend 2 to put Bird Dude out. Riri's coming out. All my pets are assembling! Exhaust, add 1 harm to a being in the same area as this companion. Ooh. I need Pakoto to move him, but It's not a bad thing to exhaust this to put a harm on you. Oh, there we go. Okay. That was actually a pretty decent turn of a lot of things to do. Discard 1 progress from an obstacle to move your token to it. Nope. Not yet. Not yet, good sir. Okay. Let's do this. Ready up. Okay. Draw a card. Meticulous. Get our stuff back. Draw a path card. Hey, look at that! With a sudden crack, a flash of light fills the sky. Startled, you take a breath to settle your nerves. Moments later, the sound of the rolling thunder echoes in the vaulted sky. Add 3 harm to the path card with the highest presence, and 1 harm to each card in its area. If it was within reach of a ranger, they suffer 1 injury. So something. Oh, so like a meteor, a lightning strike hits something. So it says add 3 to a path card with the highest presence. You're at 2. 2. 2. So we get to choose. Because then it will harm these. It won't harm these creatures. If it does, otherwise, Pakoto's gone. So this is the. So this is a 2, 2, 2, and 2. This has the highest present. It's a tie, so I get to choose. It's going to slam into the anthill, and the anthill's gone. Then, let's read what else it says. If the weather is not inclement, it's a gathering... Oh, and the gathering storm flips back over. Forgot to do that. So now there's 4 on this bad boy. It is inclement. If the weather is not inclement, continue reading... Lightning without a storm can only mean one thing, electric fog. Okay, cool. Yep. Don't need to deal it. Discarded. We don't have to do that. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Okay. Now all I need to do is take care of these 2, and then we can get the hell out of here. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think... So, Pakoto... And add 2 progress to a being. That's going to be to you. So Pakoto's going to do this to discard this. To add a token to an aid card, taking you back to 3. And 2 to another being, taking you to 3. Then we are going to exhaust you to move you up here. It says move it and add progress, not exhaust it. We're going to move... you up here and make you a 6. Then before we did that, what? Oh, hey Andrew, how's it going? I got these off of Etsy. This playmat is from Rolling Mats on Etsy, and they do their design, so I don't know what their thing was. I just thought it was pretty. Let's see. So we can exhaust this. Before I moved it and put harm, I'll do that to scratch it for 1. There's no food, so this isn't going to injure anybody. And I don't feel like getting fatigued. I need to get out of here, so I need to get away from you. So I need to exhaust you. So I'm going 2 on 2. And I need the weird symbol, and I don't have the weird symbol. Ah! Okay, so it's just a 2 on 2. Hey, Greg. 2 on 2. It was awareness. Pass. Mountain. Okay, so I pass. I exhaust you. Then mountain. If there are no active prey and the Whispering Fields is in play, attach it to... The Whispering Fields is not in play, blah, 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 blah. So, nope. Okay. Then... we are going to... ready you. So this is, I'm making it a 2 on 1. 2 on 1 red. 2 on 1. 0. Pass. Sunlight. We'll deal with that in a second. We passed. You are ready. And I sue the fatigue, which is show no fear. Discard a being with 0 presence. If that being is a predator, place it on top of the path deck instead. Then sunlight. This goes to 3. I lose another card. I need to get the hell out of here. Then this goes to 4. So now I can get out of here once I get rid of that. And that's it. Okay. We're out of here. So then we're going to do Oru for 2. Move a being and add 2 to it. So this thing's gone. And now we got space and opportunity. We're out of here. We're so out of here. So we're leaving. We are out. We're OWT out. So okay. So then we said that we're going to travel. We're done with the Rangers' turns. We go to rest. We're traveling. So let me make sure I do the proper pathing for this. Because we rest if we're finished. Okay, the next step is after rest, which is refresh. So we're traveling. We're out. Okay. So run. Oh yeah, we're beyond out of here. Alright, so we're moving from Kobo Market to the Spire. And we're going via the lakeshore. Alright, so... we're going via lakeshore. So we're traveling. When we travel, clean up all this craziness. You're done. Pets are persistent. And they'll ready up when we get there and all that good stuff. Gear is persistent. The only thing that's changing is this. Grassland. We'll pull the Valley Moment out. Reshuffle it. Grassland, valley, grassland, valley, grassland, 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 valley. We had another moment. We'll reshuffle that. And boom. Okay. Alright. This is all the valley. Cool. And then we are done with grassland. We are going to get our lakeshore. It's like I'm stuck in the market. I can't get out. Lakeshore. Lakeshore. And it is the spire, so we do have to grab the spire set. It might ask me to do something a little different. So we grab those 2. We get to the spire. We said we have to arrive at the chimney to read that, but we're going to be arriving at the spire, so let me grab the spire location. One of these days I'm going to put this in alphabetical order. I swear it. Alright, so get rid of this. And we're at the spire. That's a book that should not be on there. There we go. So we'll be reading 5 of LOA. So let's go to 5, the spire. Rising out of a and I need to zoom in because I'm old. I'm an old person. There we go. Oh man, rising out of an island in the middle of the Silverfin, the first thing you spot is the landmark that gives the town its name, a massive grey spire at the center of the island's tower over the cottages, workshops and trade halls that make up the rest of the town. As impressive as it is, you know that it is but a protrusion of the ancient archaeology that extends deep into the roots of the valley. The entrance to the archaeology lies beyond the archaeology threshold. Okay, so the spire has not fallen. Not in my story, good people. If we look at our old story, there is no spire has fallen madness here. No notable events of the spire falling because I'm good at my job. So we don't read the below, and we're good there. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy. Do not add the spire set to the path deck. Shuffle it separately and set it face down next to the path deck. This is the spire deck. Okay. Okay, so that's why I didn't do this. I grabbed the spire deck, shuffle it up. And put it face down to make that. And then Lakeshore, we need 2 valley moments. And that's it. Lakeshore and 2 valley moments. 1, 2. Lakeshore. Let me shuffle these up. Okay. Then lead ranger draws a path card. Well, we got to where we need to. We just need to find out what we need to find out. We found fresh blue kelpweed. So focus check 2 wrap. It says add 1 harm to this feature and either heal 1 injury from a ranger or discard 2 harm from a being. If there's a romping lutrinal within reach, it escapes through, move it along the way. And it starts within reach. So it's over here. Okay, then we do our refresh step where I get all my energies back. I draw a card, which is compassion. Good card to have. And I still need to draw a path card for the arrival step. Sorry, I did do that. I have to draw a path card for the beginning of the round. Romping Lutrinal with ambush. Ouch. Then if there's another Romping Lutrinal in play, they frolic. You suck, sir. And if I had quiet, I would kill you. I would have it kill you. Okay. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do? That is a feature. I can add this to a feature. It's already 0. So I can add this to a feature to make it 1. No, it's already 0. What do we want to do? I mean, I could try to be its buddy. And if I pull a +2, I will... Oh, there is no +2 in this game. There's only -2s. There's so many things to do. How do I access this deck? Do this test. It says draw 1 card from the Spire deck. That's how you access this. Because I can read. I need to do the test to do that. To get in there. So I need to find the Archeology threshold to travel to the Chimney. And when I arrive at the Chimney, the descent begins. Wait. No, I didn't get any new cards for here. I got new locations for the Archeology, but not for Spire. Okay. So I need to deal with you to deal with that. Okay. I understand my job. So we're going to scratch you for 1. And then we're going to try to evade you for a 2-on-1. So that's a 2-on-1. It works with that symbol. So you are evaded. Symbol, then this symbol means nothing now that you are evaded. Ooh, I got that in path deck discard. Yikes. Okay. Then we're going to try to draw a card from here. So we're going to go 1, 1. So 2. I got to beat a 2, so it's a 2-on-2. Why not? 2-on-2. 0, perfect. So we were good. I'm not going to fatigue to put that back in my hand. That was used. We draw a card from here. And what do we find? Elder Orlin. Stay a while and listen. Return a moment from your hand to your collection to choose a starting... No. But we probably should talk to her. 60. She might know something. So let's go talk to her in 60. When she enters play, you hear the loud whistling long before you see the muscular form of Elder Orlin walking purposefully up the trail. She pushes an empty slab sled ahead of her, and a heavy walking staff hangs loosely in one of her hands. Okay, so she might be our way in. Okay, so we probably need to be her buddy. We're not going to focus, but we're going to try to clear you. So let's go in for Penny on this one, right? So we're doing, it's a 3-on-2. I don't want to do that much because I got to prepare for this. So I'm going to use 1, and I'm going to use Compassion to make it a 3-on-2. 3-on-2 with the good stuff. Give me the good yellow. Ha! That's what I'm talking about. So that is 4. That is more than enough to put that progress on there to connect with you. So that is 4. I do pass you. Woo! So I do complete you. You complete me. And we did, so I'll go back, and we cleared her. If Elder Orlin's group saved, I don't even know. I don't have that. I don't have that on my old one, so no. So, no. Otherwise, go here. You call Elder Orlin's name, and she looks up with a glare. Who's that shouting at me? She growls, then her eyes focus on you. Oh, it is you, she says gruffly. Well, I'd love to sit around and gab, but I'm busy right now. Me and everyone from my artificers are busy crafting every bit of gear for that expedition of yours and Solario's. Good luck on that, and I'll see you later. Discard Elder Orland, search the Spire deck for the Archeology Threshold, and put it into play. Aw, buddy. I knew it! Archeology Threshold. There it is. Love it when I win. Alright, so the Archeology Threshold, it has 0 presence. It has 58. We'll get to that in a second. So Spirit plus Conflict. 3. So Brave 3. The gloomy depths beneath the spire to move your token to this. If you fail, suffer 2 fatigue. While your token's on this card, prevent all fatigue you would suffer from the weather. Oh, that's cool, because you hide. Alright, so 58. We need to go to 58. Spire has not fallen. If you're on the descent, I am on the descent. So we go to this one. Yeah, because we need to get to the chimney to finish our descent mission. You've never seen the Archeology Threshold bustling with so much activity in all your life. Villagers of all ages come and go, some carrying supplies and equipment from the expedition, others simply observing the spectacle. You imagine that this is what it must have been like when Sal Orland led his expedition into the Archeology over a century ago. A community gathered from a singular purpose, prepared to venture into the unknown, unsure of what they might find or what fate awaits them. Amid the throng, you spot a broad-shouldered man carrying a notation scroll, directing traffic and taking inventory of the supplies as they arrive. As you approach, he looks up from his work and smiles. "Welcome," he says. "I don't believe we met. Algrim's the name. The elders put me in charge of gathering and organizing the supplies for Solaro's expedition." A boy pushed a hover sled laden with carbon-forged crates passes you on your left, making for a cordoned-off section of the threshold. Al Grim turns and calls after him. "Not that way, Naj. Your other left. That's it. Well done, boy. Boy." He turns back to you. "Like my mother always says, once a shepherd, always a shepherd. Now what can I do for you?" Clear the Archeology Threshold with my token to talk to Algrim and travel to the chimney. So that's what we've got to do. So I've got to clear it. It says I have to clear it with this. I got to put my token on it. I got to put my token on it. I have a way to do that. Did I get rid of the card that let me do that? Ooh, did I get rid of my card that let me do that? No, I didn't. I have something that lets me do that. What is it? When a ranger draws a challenge card, speed don't take damage. Either move a being, treating it as if it did not have ambush, or discard. Awareness. Pet the dog. Do stuff. So I'll need to do a spirit test to put this on this feature. So that's what I need to do. Okay, cool. Cool. So this is going to be a toughie. But we've got options. So I am going to do that. I'm going to spend 2 to try to do that. And I'm going to add the empathy map to make that a 3. Oh, and I didn't decide to camp for the day. I was like, oh, and I would have been able to do my cards, but no, I can't. Yep, we're going to do the empathy amplifier. When we camp, we'll get the other one, and then we'll be good. So so it's a 3 on 3, and this card should help me solve that problem. So 3 on 3. Actually, I can make myself a 4 on 3, and maybe I don't have to spend anything on that. So let's do a 4 on 3, because that's what we're trying to do. 4 on 3. -1, 3. That's why we do the things we do. So, complete. Put my token on it. Boom. This goes to 2, but this says, while my token's on this card, I don't get fatigued by that stupid card. Then nothing else happens. I've cleared this card. So I've completed the task of clearing with my token on it, so I'm going to 58. So we go back to 58. If you're on the descent and you cleared it, I sure enough did. You explain to Algrim, who is busy coordinating the expedition supplies, that you've been sent by Elder Thrush to meet up with Solaro, Mako, and the rest of the expedition. He nods. Most of the expeditionary team is still here in the threshold, as you can see, including yours truly, he says. Solaro left with an advance team not but 2 days past. He could barely contain his excitement when the elders approved his petition. He also ran off without so much as a rope or a candle. Come with me, he says. Algrim leads you to an area deeper within the threshold, where suspended orbs of light are all that chase away the encroaching darkness. He looks you up and down for a moment, opens a crate, and begins handing you supplies. You look to be well equipped, but traversing the Archeology isn't the same as patrolling the valley. For one, it's almost entirely uncharted, so you need to be prepared for anything. Next, and most importantly, it can be darker than even a moonless night, so you need a light source. At that, he pauses. I'll be planted. It looks like the advance team took the last of the Lamant's rigs. You'll need to get by on whatever natural light there is for now. Well, I must return to my duties, Algrim says after he's certain you have everything else you need. Perhaps I'll see you down there. Good luck. You may immediately proceed to the travel phase and travel to the Chimney, even if there are already cards with the obstacle keyword in play. If you do, build the path deck using the Ancient Ruins terrain set. If you choose to travel to this way, discard the current challenge card and do not resolve the remainder of the test. After traveling, add progress to the location equal to the number of rangers. If you choose not to travel, discard the Archeology threshold and resolve. Oh no, we're going down because we're going to the Chimney because this is arrive at the Chimney. We complete this, so we are traveling. So we may immediately travel to the Chimney. All right, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna open it up to the new locales. Ooh, pretty. So we're going to the Chimney, and we got all these lovely locales to do. So we're opening this up. Love the smaller map. If any of the staff is still online, love the smaller map. And we're going to the Chimney, which is at the top. So we're going there. We're traveling, getting rid of the spire, and we're grabbing the new cards. So we're grabbing the Chimney, which we'll look at in a second. We need to find out more about the weather. Right? There's more to talk about that, but I need to grab the Chimney as a major location. Outpost. Ranch. Meadow. Tumble down. Marsh. Oh, that seems cool. Let's see. Swamp. Yes. Lord. Old growth. Cave system. Huh. It's a major location, but I can't seem to find it. I guess it's something. Something ain't adding up. That's a problem. Day 2, underground weather is enveloping silence. Does that say that anywhere in the book, or is that something for people to kind of intuit? Oh, it's probably on the card, isn't it? I need to... Sorry, I can't seem to find the... This is the Archeology deck, but I can't seem to find the Chimney. Ancient Ruins. Flooded Ruins. Cave System. Deep Roots. Fungal. Old Growth. And then this stuff's supposed to be like the Chimney and stuff, but I can't find it. Huh. You should have Chimney path cards with your other pivotal locations. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I'm combing through my other pivotal locations. See, I have Lone Tree Station and stuff like that here from the core. Nothing else. These are moment explanations for the moment cards and round stuff. We've got the Northern Outpost, White Sky, Branch, Meadow, Tumble Down, Fractured Wall, Marsh of Rebirth, and then we get into the expansion stuff. We have the Cage. Ah, here we go. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Found it. Whew. I was a little scared for a second. There's the Chimney. Okay, so how did we travel this, though? Because it says we could travel there, and from the path that we traveled from... I need to read the Chimney. 100. Let's read the Chimney, and then that'll tell me what to do. Let me calm my behind down and go to 100. The Chimney. Okay, you find your way through small, quiet passageways until they open into a walkway running to a towering spiral stairway that hangs in the middle of a wide vertical shaft. The previously dark chamber now glows with a soft light from deep at the bottom. Solaro's team has set up its equipment and bustles around on the floor of the Chimney, analyzing maps and preparing members of the expedition to head into the ruins. If you have not found Solaro, or if you are on the power-up mission, do not include scenario Mako Spelunker when constructing the path deck. Okay. So that's the Chimney. And the card for the Chimney. So that was the arrival step to do that. If you travel to this location from Spire, search the path deck for the spiral staircase and put it into play. Otherwise, search the path deck for the plinth and put it into play. Then read the journal entry for that card. So we travel to this location from Spire, so we're going to search the path deck for the spiral staircase. And this is what it looks like, the Chimney. When you interact with this location, dodge all illuminated cards. If the Chimney is settled, it gains awareness search. Scout cards equal to blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we need to find the spiral staircase, which is this, and put it into play. So this is spiral staircase. It says, feature ruin. Fit climb. This feature, if this feature is illuminated, decrease the difficulty of this test by 2. If we clear it, we read 121. So we need to look at 121 when we get here. Let me clean this up. I need to clean up all this stuff. In the Archeology. And we'll put this into play up here. And let's read 121. I'm just kind of following pathing here. 121. The Chimney is not settled, so otherwise, boom. The massive twisting form of the spiral stairway rises out of the gloom. In the dark, it is impossible to see where it reaches, but you think you can make out branching paths leading to far edges of the chamber. As you cautiously step onto the sloping steps, you think you see flickers of movement in the distance. Search the path deck for the next being and put it into play. Clear the spiral staircase to travel back up. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing that said use ancient runes to build it out. I'm gonna do that, Chub Frog, but I'm just pointing out there's nothing that says to do that. Or maybe I missed something, so ancient ruins. But I haven't seen anything that points that out so far. The clear entry from Archeology threshold set to use ancient. So I must have missed it. I must have missed it. Okay. Let's go to 58. Just to make sure because I don't want to be. Boom. You may immediately travel. If you do, build the path deck using the Ancient Ruins terrain set. There it is. Yep. Yep. You're right. Yep. Got it. Okay, so. Trust would verify always. And. Yep. Oh, I'm going to throw in 2 underground moments, good sir. There will be... Oh, there's going to be moments. There will be moments. So we're going to throw in 2 underground moments because MJ Newman has not come and slapped the cards out of my hand and tell me I'm playing it wrong. That Discord's awesome. I love that Discord. Okay, so... Shuffle it up. And we are going to throw in 2 moments. And these moments we can flip back over just to discern. And here. I heard it with my own ear holes. I heard you say it. Say it's true. I've been there. I've seen things. There we go. Okay, so we need to find the first being and put it in the play. And I need to switch the weather. Did I read something? Oh, it's probably on the sheet that says it's inclement weather. Or whatever the weather is. So we'll do that. We'll do this. We're looking for a being. Hey, look at that. Bustling Lightbringer. Powered 1. This machine gains illumination. New keywords for us to look up in a second. Power 3. 2, 4, and then it does much stuff. Okay, so, and this comes into play here. And we're going to look up what these new keywords mean, because that's cool. It's cool to look up keywords. Dang it. Dang it, Matt. I'll tell you, it's stuck in my head. Okay. Illumination. This keyword doesn't do anything on its own, but other card effects will check for it. Some effects will be conditional on whether or not a card or area is illuminated. An area is illuminated if it contains a card with illumination. Okay? A card is illuminated if it is in an illuminated area. Alright, so this has power 3. I'll also look up what power 3 means. Powered. Cards with power tokens may have effects preceded by power X, where X is a number specified on the card. These effects resolve only if that card has power tokens greater than or equal to X. So this thing says power 3. Check the front of the... Oh, yeah. So it says this machine gains illumination as long as it has more than 1. Power. Cool. Oh, I see. I see what it's doing. That's so cool. Okay, I'm cool with it. I'm happy about it. Then... Alright, so, and then put it into play, then read the journal entry for that card, which I did. I read it for the spiral stairs, which is there. It is lit down here. Make sure I have everything I need. What am I missing? This. Weather. That is that. For weather, if you want to know what the weather is while you're underground, all you have to do is grab the Legacy of the Ancestors sheet that's here, because it's not updated on the Living Valley website. But here, when you're above ground, it's downpour. When you're below ground, it's enveloping silence. So, but that's not... If I go to the Living Valley site... Rangers DB site, it just says a perfect day. Oh, yeah, and this is the Legacy of the Answers, so this hasn't switched. So it just says perfect day. But so you'll until they update it, you'll have to use the other You'll have to use the sheet that comes with the game until that's updated. All right, so that's gone, and we're looking at. Yeah, it looks like it also has the wrong guide entry numbers. Yeah, so we're developing silence when we're underground. This hard-to-read yellow thing says each ranger may discard one energy to stay quiet. If a ranger does not add echoes equal to your effort to a minimum of 1 and flip this card. So that is there. All right, then this says we need to arrive at the chimney, which we just did. So if we go to our app, our appity app, we traveled from Kobo Market to the Spire via the lakeshore. We did not camp, we just traveled. And then we traveled from the Spire to the Chimney. We did not camp. Interesting. It even didn't update the path. So Rangers DB also doesn't have the updated path, which should probably be ancient, but it says none. So that's where we are. Okay. So the DB hasn't been updated yet, and it says arrive at the chimney. Go to 1.101. So more story. More story. Let's see. 1.101. 1.101. Yeah, 1.101. If you're running late, nope. Otherwise, if you don't have the search below Solaro Mako mission, read the following. At the base of the massive cylinder of forged carbon, you see several Lambant's rigs illuminating the space in a wide ring. Within there are the beginnings of a base camp. The advanced team moves about the space, taking stock, unpacking crates, setting up equipment, and building temporary structures. Beyond, there's a vast darkness, sparkling with a strange kind of precipitation that illuminates the boundaries of the cavern as it falls. Shadows move and shift as the droplets pass. The effect is mesmerizing. Beautiful, isn't it? A confident voice cuts through the still air. You turn to see a tall, bearded man with impeccable posture walking towards you. We've been calling it glitterane. Not sure what it is, but it sure is fascinating. I'm Harlan Voss, he says, extending his hand in greeting. You must be the additional ranger Elder Thrush promised us. You introduce yourself and inquire as to Solaro Mako's whereabouts. Solaro went on ahead some time ago, explains Harlan. He got so excited when he arrived that he just had to venture deeper. I've never been one to stand in the way of an explorer, so I didn't protest. But it's been at least a day since he left. Maybe I should try to convince him otherwise. You're about to respond when you feel a familiar tug on your backpack. Hi! You look down to see the cheerful face of Kisi Voss looking up at you. Is she eating your trail mix? I'm glad you're here. That other ranger's not nearly as fun as you are. What was his name again, Dad? Cal Ivor. Oh, this jerk. Says Harland. He arrived a few hours before you did. Said that we should expect you to be right behind him as usual. He went on ahead, but he didn't seem too worried about Solaro. Can you keep an eye out for him? Solaro is supposed to be leading this expedition after all. He should probably be here. The Rangers choose. Of course, happy to help. Or Solaro can take care of himself. I'm sure he's fine. Oh. So I'm going to do, of course, happy to help. Gain the search below quest. Let's see. Of course. Search below mission. And then that's that one. Okay. See if there's another search below. This is like that other one that we got that was multifaceted. I know it. All right, Andrew. Yeah, no problem. Take care. Gain the search below mission. Search the chimney set for Solaro Mako, Spelunker, and attach him face down to the mission card. I hope you... okay. Cross off 1922 on the day tracker. Oh, my God. Again. Okay. I did not realize this was an assignment. Okay, so I gotta do cross off 199.2 cross off and write 199.3 3 days from now on the tracker. So 3 days from now would be day 5. Day 5. Find Solaro Mako and return him to the base camp at the chimney. So I got 5 days. So I got 3 days to find him. Okay. All right, so that's my job. That's my job. So I got a new mission. Papa's got a brand new bag. You're searching for someone underground. When a feature comes into play, if your current location is in the Archeology and is not the chimney, add 2 trail tokens to it. When a card with trail tokens on it is cleared, move those tokens to this mission. Have 4 trail tokens per ranger. 4 per ranger trail tokens on this mission to do whatever we need to do. But there he is. We're looking for him. That's the mission. Okay. Doke. All right. That was a lot of setup. But we traveled. And travel lets us refresh, if I recall correctly. Yes. Because we can choose the camp, but we don't, and then we take the refresh step. Draw us one of them there cards, so I got my empathy amplifier. And then we are here, so I have to draw one of these. What do we got? Humming circuits. 2 power on it. Power, this machine gains illumination. Focus, redirect. Power up to your effort for this feature to add an equal number of unique tokens to a machine or tech. If you fail, suffer an injury. Okay. All right. So we gotta find him. Oh, and it says when a feature, this is a feature. When a feature comes into play, if the current location is in the Archeology and is not the chimney. Okay, so we're at the chimney. We need to leave the chimney. I mean, that's kind of what this is. We need to travel to the next location's what this is shaping up to be. How much cards do we have left before we crash out? 6. I mean, this is not a friendly being, so it would exhaust me if I try to go past it, right? So if I don't think features exhaust me, but this is a being, and I think it would. And I can use Oru to move that being and put progress on it. But I need the light. So this is, I'm trying to get used to the new rules. Features do fatigue you. Yeah, so I'm trying to get past these new rules here. So I need to travel the Archeology to find this guy, which we could go through the Drenching Chamber via Fungal Forest, or we could go through the Oasis of Sunlight via the Flooded Ruins. Now, I could rest and camp here. Well, I can't camp because I moved. But when we move, I can choose to camp, and then all my cards will sweep off, but I get my canoe. And so Flooded Chamber is not so flooded with my canoe. Right? Alright, thank you. So what the foot do I... Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. So features can fatigue you. But it's stairs, right? This seems odd. I don't want to climb it. I just... Because it says fit to climb. If this feature is illuminated, which it kind of is, the area I'm in is illuminated, then it's just a 1 to climb it. If I beat the climb, then I move my token on it, and it clears. But I don't want to climb the stairs. The Chimney lets you dodge illuminated cards when you traverse it, so you can at least dodge the stuff within reach thanks to Lightbringer. The spiral staircase is in your way, though. Within reach is illuminated, but along the way isn't. Well, I can make it along... I'm thinking I can make it illuminated by Oru, because it is a being, and Oru can move beings. So I can move it up here, and it'll be illuminated. And then it's illuminated, and I can traverse it. The thing I'm talking about, though, that's getting me is... It's a being. I can exhaust it, and then try to get out of here. But it's just weird. It's odd to me. That's all. It's odd. Like, I don't want to climb it, but I have to get past it. So I think what I'll do... If you put Lightbringer along the way, Chimney lets you dodge both Lightbringer. Chimney. If the Chimney is settled, but it's not settled. That's scouting. Response. When you interact with this location, dodge all illuminated cards. Oh! I gotta get used to the new term. This is new stuff for me. This is new stuff. I get it. Okay. So let's get Oru to move this being up here and add 2 progress to it. So it is illuminated. So now the stairs are illuminated. Where I am is illuminated, but it's a 0, so it's not going to exhaust me. Then, if you put Lightbringer along the way, Chimney lets you dodge both. And it says when you interact with a location, dodge all illuminated cards. So I'm going to interact with this location. All these cards are illuminated, so I'm going to dodge them so they don't hit me. So now I can interact with this, doing a traverse, which is a 2. Yeah, and I could dodge the whole board, which is a 2. So that is a 2 on 1. Come on, 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 come on. It's a 0. However, I'm going to make it a 3. So I'm going to use the probability compass, tick it down 1, take one of these off to use that one to get the 3. So it's going to be a 3 progress on this. And I've dodged all those. Then mountain, sorry. Then I got to do mountain. The trail grows cold. Discard 1 trail token from the feature. Debris tumbles down the stairs. Add 1 harm to a card within reach. So one of these cards is taking some damage. It's not these two. Puppy might take some pain and I can heal him. So I'll let Puppy take a hit. I'll let the puppy take a hit. Powered 1. If there's an active predator, exhaust it. Add harm to this being equal to the predator's presence. There is not. And that is it. Okay. What are we gonna do? I mean, I could stop harm from coming to the dog. I really could. I think I will. I would do this so no harm comes to that dog. We don't need the puppy hurting. Then we're going to... I could put down the empathy amplifier, but I need help traversing right now. So I'm going to do 2 to talk to this little guy. So it's a 2 on 1. Let's make this a guarantee. Yeah, for right now, we'll make this a guarantee. Oh, this is so good. The traverse hurts, but this is so good. 3 on 1. Just in case. Let's make it a guarantee. 3 on 1. 4. Sweet. Okay, so there's 4. So we we did the... Oh, wait, can't. Oh, no. I could do a spirit test. So instead of readying him, I'm just doing a spirit test. So it's 4, so this goes up to 5, which is great. Okay, that's great. Then this happens. So each ranger may discard 1 energy to stay quiet. If a ranger does not, add echoes equal to your effort, and then flip this card. So I'll discard that. You. They must have come this way. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature. I'm not ready to do that yet. Nothing for you. You, powered 1. If there's an active feature, discard 1 power from this being. Add 1 progress to that feature. So there is an active feature, so this goes to 2. And 1 progress comes here. Then add 1 power to the machine with the least power. It's tied between you and you, so I'm going to give it back to you. Let's keep this place lit. Okay. Then we're gonna do this finally to do a 2-on-2 check. Oh, I gotta reshuffle. Then we're gonna do a 2-on-2 check to get Toro to give me a token back on probability. It's on a tech card. Add 1 token to a tech card. So probability compass. So we're trying to put a token back on probability compass, and it's going to be a 2-on-2 test. What do we got? 2-on-2 on the green. Dang it. Fail. Oh, nope, I'm out of tokens, so I can't, and that's exhausted. So, I fail, I have to draw another path card. So we got to do that first. This could be awful. It's prey, and it's a parasite, and it's disgusting looking. Discard one unique token from a machine or tech. Add 1 power to the being. That's gross. Gross. So it starts with a uno power. And it says dodge all illuminated cards. So it's still illuminated here. So I can still dodge all the way up and get out of here. So that happened. Then that, I don't have a token, sadly. Sad face. Add an echo to this, to your, add echoes equal to your effort. What? Each ranger may discard 1 energy to stay quiet. If a ranger does not, add echoes equal to your effort. And flip this card. Oh, the effort that I was doing on this test, which was a 2. And then flip this card. Reverberating echo. Focus, wait. Out the ringing sound to discard echoes equal to your effort. If there are no remaining echoes, flip this card. So it's getting loud in there. Oh, it's a 1. Yep, because it's a -1. Yep, you're right. It's a -1. Then nothing to do there. If there's an active feature, discard 1 power from this being. Add 1 progress to that feature. Then move this being. Oh, which I didn't do last time from the sun. So then it would have moved here, so then it would have moved back here. Discard 1 unique token from a machine or tech. Son of a gun. Add 1 power to this being. So this being's power goes to 2. And you'll go to 1. Well, machines are there, and it says a unique token. I'm assuming unique means power. So we'll do this one, the 1, and then this one hits and add a power to the machine with lowest, take it back to 2. Then we discard that. Okay. You gotta amp it up, little guy. You're failing me constantly now. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest. Ready up everything. And we're still okay to try to get out of here. Now that I understand this card. Draw a card. Another Parathrupsis. Gain my stuff back. Ready up. Draw a path card. I think I'm getting it. The plinth. When 1 or more progress is added to this feature, it is illuminated. If it's illuminated, double that progress. Cannot, there's stuff to read. Cannot be moved to the feature except by its test. Cannot be moved to this feature except by its test. If the chimney's settled, the feature gains the following test to browse. So we're at 120. And it's up here. 120. 120, the plinth. We're at otherwise. The base of the spiral stairs opens onto a vast flat expanse, punctuated by broken sections of flooring that expose deep pits. The darkness keeps you from judging the full size of the chamber, leaving you with only a confused impression of echoing vaulted spaces. As you survey the broken floor around you, you hear the far-off clattering of disturbed rocks in the murk. Then the smothering silence returns. Search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. Come on! Okay, next feature. Nope. We'll shuffle this. It's an obstacle. Oh my god. Wait, it says I can dodge all illuminated cards. So I can dodge this obstacle, unless someone tells me different. I can dodge, I just can't leave. But I can dodge it, I just can't leave. So feature, obstacle. If this feature is illuminated, it loses obstacle. Thank God. If this feature is illuminated, it loses obstacle and gains the following. Discover. Search your ranger deck for gear and add it to your hand. Thank God. It's illuminated. Everything's illuminated. We're getting the hell out of here. So, cool. We're out. So we're going to do that. We're going to do exactly that. We're doing 2. 2 on 1. I don't care what it is. I'm passing it. I don't care what it is. 0. We passed. Which is enough. The sun is there, but that's... I'm alright with my life. So we've gotten 2, so we're at 5. We just needed 4. This says, each player suffers 1 fatigue. Discard 1 echo. If there are no remaining echoes, flip this card. So we suffer fatigue. You would nothing. You, if there is an active feature, discard 1 power from this being, going down to 1. Add 1 effort to that feature, 3, and then move this being. I'll move you back, don't you worry. If within reach is not illuminated, you stumble in the dark, suffer fatigue. We're okay. Within reach is illuminated by 2 things now. You've already done. Discard 1 unique token from a machine or tech and add 1 power to this being. So you're at 3. You will lose 1, and then you will get 2 back because of that card. And that goes there. Oru, shall we? Yeah, because we could just rest and travel now. We don't have to do anything. We have everything that we need. So we are actually going to rest and travel. We're done. Dishes are done. So we're going to rest, travel, and camp. Oh my god. Oh, I have to illuminate the obstacle. I have to illuminate the obstacle. Oru, get to work. 4. Bink, 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 bink. Oh, I can't do that. He'll add 2 progress onto it, and it will go away. Which means... discard... instead of discarding... if there's an active feature... I've been doing this wrong. I've been doing this wrong. If there's an... This should... instead if there was an active feature... there is an active feature. Discard 1 power from this being... add progress to the feature. So you shouldn't have been having a bunch of progress on you. I've screwed this up. 2 were here. And then 1 from this one goes here. And then you would move. Then I could do this. Gotta learn to read cards, Derek. Gotta learn to read cards. Then I can... oh, I can move it with my roll. You're right. Exhaust the beating... no, I can't. Oh, yes, it says either move a being, so I'll move it back up. So I don't have to use Oru. And now I can travel. Yeah, nope, good point. My roll is also something that lets me move beings. It says either move a being, treating it as if it did not have ambush, or discard 1 harm from a being. Cool, so we did it. And we're traveling. We are going to camp. So we're going to travel first, and during the travel phase is where we talk about camping. So we're going to travel and camp. We are traveling to the Oasis of Sunlight. That seems fun. Not along the drenching, not to the drenching chamber following the fungal forest. That doesn't seem fun. You don't need the canoe to travel through flooded ruins, so feel free to go wherever you'd like. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So we're going to go to the Oasis of Sunlight, because that sounds like a happy place. We're probably going to be seared to death when we go there, but we're going there. And we're going to camp. So let's pull this back up. And we're going to travel from the Chimney to the Oasis of Sunlight, and we are going to camp. Okay. And I need to build this deck and do a bunch of stuff. Okay. When we camp, this does, because we ended the day, all my stuff does come off the board. Get all this back, and we can, where's my cards? That would be these. Yeah, that would be these cards that I lost. These cards that I trade out to get these 3. And then we got to do this. So I was looking for these 2 cards while I was playing the Orland Thumper. Riri Turo. I got the Essays of Sheep Herding. Bottom of the deck. So I get 2 Dolewood Canoes if I want. Kodo. Here's the Balanced. Here's Kesey's Favorite. Probability. And Meticulous. And Show. Alright, so we need to deck build properly here. So I need to take 3, lose 3, basically. This has 2 symbols. That's the reason why I'm also hanging on to the canoe. It's got 2 of those exploration symbols. Probability compass, that is almost a guaranteed take because I did use this a lot. So that's 1. I got 2 more to pick. This just gets rid of a being that's in my way with 0 presence. And I have a card that reduces a being's... Where is it? I have a card that reduces a being's presence to 0. Man, I miss quiet. At least I thought... Oh, no, it's a feature. Reduce a feature's presence to 0. So, might be cool later, but not right now. Choose a ranger. That ranger soothes fatigue equal to the number of spirit in their energy pool. So that gets me a lot of cards. This is actually not bad. This is actually not bad. It will get me back... Once 3 cards falls in, I can get them back very easily by using this. I think I could ditch Meticulous. And I think I could ditch Balance. And this. So I could take Kesey's Favorite Snack. And now it's all about the canoe. The symbols are so much better than Meticulous. Honestly, with Kesey's Favorite Snack, Meticulous wouldn't be too bad to take a fatigue, then use the snack to get like 3 cards back in my hand. And it would come back to my hand for free use, but it's only 1 exploration. I think I'm okay with Balance being out. So now we're down to this. Show No Fear has discard a being with 0 presence. If that being is a predator, place it on top of the path deck instead. I'm good with that being out. So now we're just here. And I think I'm going to sell... this is 3, though. Yikes. You're saying I don't need the canoe down here, and I'm choosing to believe you even though I'm moving along a flooded ruin. Feel like you're setting me up. I think I'm going to keep these for the symbols, though. This would be cool to have a bounce card. It's a nice bounce card, but that's what I'll go with. Alright. And I'll clean all this up in a second as we go to day 3. And let me look and see if day 3 has anything to read. It does not. Between day 3 and day 4 it does. So, alright, we're good. I feel like that canoe is going to come in handy at some point. I was looking for the old thumper man. Smack some sense into some of these creatures. This is a different shepherd. Alright, shuffle this up. Shuffle that up. There we go. And now we got a little bit of more of a pretty decent deck here. Okay. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Let's get this stuff going. Ancient runs, ancient runs, ancient runs. Chimney, chimney. Alright, this is ancient ruins. Put over here. Put these back. Shuffle those back in here. And we are looking for Oasis of Sunlight, which is an Archeology location. And we're traveling Flooded Ruins. So we'll get 2 of these. Put the chimney back. And we need to get Flooded Ruins. I'll have to look in a second. I have to look. You're probably right. Flooded Ruins and the Archeology. Okay. Flooded Ruins gets shuffled, and then the Archeology we need to shuffle and pull 3. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so we gotta put all this together. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. I think we're getting this going. Alright. So we've got Oasis of Sunlight inbound. Let's grab that. Oasis of Sunlight. Chimney falls away. Oasis of Sunlight. 109. So let's go read 109. If you haven't received or completed the Breathe Easier mission, go here. Somewhat disoriented from your journey underground, you're unsure of where in the valley this massive sinkhole is located, but it must be well guarded by the surrounding wilderness and inaccessible to any but those most intrepid and reclusive of explorers. Wherever you are, you welcome the sight of clouds overhead and breathe deeply. The fresh air, a tonic to your lungs. As you marvel at the exposed earthen walls, shot through with intricate root systems entangled with Estian ruins, you discovered a series of climbers' pythons wedged into a narrow fissure, describing a path up to the surface. Judging by the cleanliness of the pythons and the marks on the wall, you determine that someone must have climbed down here fairly recently. Search the general set of for Lun, Curious Scavenger, and shuffle him into the path deck. Okay. Well, damn it, Lun. That must the general. Lun. It must be underground. Underground general. There he is. Boom, got him. Got him, got him, got him. Okay, shuffle him in. Everything's underground now. So shuffle this up. Let's take a look back at this. Randomly shuffle 3 cards from the woods into the path deck. Come on, game! Alright. There might be a Sitka Doe and a Sitka Buck that might show up down here. So, randomly shuffle 3. 1, 2, 3. Might be a Sitka Doe and a Sitka Buck. It shows up. Okay, and then Lead Ranger draws a path card. And this is the image. Let's flip this over while I shuffle. Oasis of Sunlight. All areas are illuminated unless a ranger has fewer than 10 cards remaining in their ranger deck. Path deck's getting fat! I need 3 to get out of this place. But we're going to be looking for... Trial tokens go on features. So when a feature comes into play, if your current location is in the Archeology and is not the Chimney, add 2 to it. And we just need to clear 2 features to be able to be good. Okay. I'm okay with that. Alright, let's shuffle this up. Okay, we're all set there. This gets reshuffled. And it's still enveloping silence. Yes, it's still enveloping silence while we're there. Alright, shuffle those up. Put these back over here. And we're ready to party. Oh, whoa, forgot to shuffle these guys back in. Should be 30 cards now. 2, 3, 11, 12. 7, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Shuffle these all up. And let's draw our starting 6. Well, we got to draw a path card, then we draw our starting 6. Then we party. Actually, the draw the 6 is before the arrival step, so I should have done this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the Canoe, the Parathrepsis, Kesey Stuff, the Orland Thumper. We have all gear. All the gear. Every single gear card that I have has just appeared to me. Oh, man. Okay, so yes, yes, no. Yes. Yes. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we're going to draw 2 different cards. Healing Touch. No pets. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. My dog's at the bottom of this deck. I'm going to be furious. Alright. Let's draw our starting path card. What do we got? Flooded Chamber. Yeah, can I run a deck of 30 pets? If it's possible, I will do it. Flooded Chamber, Water Ruin. Each predator and prey with no progress gains persistent, which means they're going to follow us. Fitness, Swim, for 2 fitness. Return all of your Return all of your equipped gear to your hand and move your token to this feature. When I clear, if I clear this with harm, draw 2 path cards. Oh boy. Okay. So that's me landing there. Now I need to draw for the beginning of the round. Aid of the Ancestors. Your mind drifts and you become aware of a warm sensation in your heart. It's as though you can feel the collective energy of your ancestors, and you gain an appreciation for all that went into bringing you to this place at this exact moment. You choose walk fearlessly. Move your token to a feature in play. Holy crap! Be persistent with those around you. Attach this moment to. No, we're gonna walk fearlessly. Holy what? Bonk. Move your ranger token to a feature in play. Cool. We cleared it. So only when it's cleared with harm we draw 2 path cards. Sweet. So it says we could do a fitness test, return all. Oh, so it's like gathering it all up so we could swim. I'll take that. I'm okay with that setup. I'm okay with that. All right. And when the feature came in play, it's a feature. When a feature comes into play, it would have had 2 trail tokens on it. Let's not forget our mission. And then it says when a card with a trail token on it is cleared, move it to the mission. Oh my god. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so if we find another feature and we clear it, I love when the game beats itself. Yeah, when you find another feature, we clear it. And then the mission's done. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get down some stuff to start. Let's first put down the Orland Thumper. We're just going to set ourselves up this round. It's going to have 3 on it. 3 pulses. And I can do a fit test for a pulse to strike for 2 with a pulse of kinetic energy to add 1 harm to a being and exhaust it. If you fail, discard 1 progress from that being. If you cannot, it fatigues you instead. So that's a push-pull. We're going to do... I have a lot of blue. But we're going to do the probability compass for 4. We're going to put down Kesey's favorite snack. It'll have 2 on it. Parathrepsis has to wait another round to come out. And Healing Touch does 2. What's the scout action? I don't think we have one after. Oh, yeah, we can. We can scout ranger cards, but not anything else. So I think we're good. I think we're good for the initial setup. Awareness, don't need to. I could try to traverse this. That's probably what I should do. I'm going to try to traverse this. It's a 1. I have a 1. And a 2. So we'll do... Ooh. Yeah. Oh, this is good for drawing cards, though. Let's make it a 1. 1 on 1. 1 on 1. We're going red. 0. But... we can make it a 2-fer. But, yeah, because I'm going to get it back anyway. Should I? Yeah, I will. I will. I'll make it a 2-fer. So we'll do this. Taking this to 3. Getting rid of one of these. To make that 2 progress of 3 on this. Then we got sunlight. Each ranger may discard 1 energy to stay quiet. Yeah, we're going to do that. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature. And that's it. Then I wish I had this from a pet, but we're done. We're done. So we're going to rest. Ready up. Get our energy back. Draw a card. Hey, there he is. All right. And draw a path card. Be a feature. Come on, feature. Hooah! Precarious Wreckage. Feature Hazard Ruin. So there's something to read on it. It says fit. To do 3, the safest route across the debris to move your token to this feature. It's fun stuff to read if we see what's there. Okay, and this comes here. It's going to have 2 progress, 2 trail on it because it's a feature. And then we're going to read 148. If you've mapped the wreckage, I have not. The way forward looks dangerous. The surrounding chamber must have suffered from a cave-in at some point in the distant past, and your only way across the open space before you is a narrow walkway of twisted archaeology wreckage. When you put your weight on it, you can feel it creak and shift. You'll need to proceed with caution. One wrong step may cause it to collapse. Clear the precarious wreckage with progress, while each ranger is on it to discover the safest route. Okay, and it's 6 to clear it. Alright. We could do a fitness test to beat a 3 to move our token on there. And then... oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be a tough one. What can we do? Well, first things first, we need to put down Parathrapsis. We need to do that to put 3 on this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're solid up on stuff. Next, we need to spend 2 to put Oru into play. And now. This is going to be tricky. We're going to do the fit test 2 plus 2 for 4. So we'll do 4 on 3 to get my token on there. Or I could just try to do 4 to get 5 progress and then do that next round. Yeah. I got my brain's cooking up something good. So we're going to just go for straight progress on this. So I'm not going to put my token on yet. I think there's a way to make that happen no matter what. So I'm going to just go for 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4 to put 4 progress on this 6. Come on. We're going red. All right, so we pass. And I can't boost it. There's no +1, so I'll just take the 4. So it's going to have 4 progress on it. Of 6, which is good. Discard 1 trail token from a feature. Damn it. So this goes to 1. Shoot. Shoot. Add 1 harm to this feature. And that's it. Okay. I need to get my token on it, and then I need to clear it. That's all I need to do. Get my token on it and clear it. I gotta be careful with this. I need to set you up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think... I got... oh, I don't have... No, that's to ready him. I need to connect with Oru, but... I think it would be dangerous to do that right now. Especially if I draw Sun. And I need all the rounds I need to do what I need to do. So I'm going to chill out. I'm going to rest. Draw a card. It's not what I wanted. And then we grab this. Being prey mammal. I should have communed with him. Dadgummit. He who hesitates is lost. Okay, so... I don't have enough fitness for what I want to do. I'm going to try to exhaust this being. So it's going to be a 2-on-1 to exhaust this being. 2-on-1 green. -1 is still a pass. So I pass, he's exhausted. Then that symbol, scout 1 path card. If it's a being, put it into play. So we're scouting. It's a being, it's coming into play. Frickin' frickers. I shuffled this deck, I swear to God. Alright. And that's it. Ah! Just so frustrating. I'm going to have to fatigue to try to do that. I'm trying to put my token on it this time. So I'm going to fatigue 1. To try to do this for 2-on-3. To put my token on it. 2-on-3. Give me some red goodness. No, I'm not taking that. I'm taking the blue. So I'm going to spend the probability compass, discard a blue to make myself a 3. Screw that. So my token goes on here. Then sunlight, discard an energy. I will. Move 1 trail token from a feature to another feature. There's no other feature, so no. Add a harm, so this is 2. This is the reason why I was worried. If there is an active ruin or machine, there is an active ruin. If there's an active ruin or machine, add 2 harm to it and 2 progress to this being. Can I stop you? Do I have anything to stop you? I want to curse. Dang it, I was so close. I just needed 1 more round. So this thing crashes away. The 2 harm takes it to 4. And clear by damage. Each ranger suffers an injury. I will make the parathrapsis says when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator, or damage would be added to a being. It's not from a predator. Crap. Crap. One injury. I almost had it. And I suffered an injury and my fatigue stack is discarded. I almost had it. Damn it. Okay. Y'all are some dead beavers. I'm pissed. I'm gonna commune with Oru. Because I'm pissed. So 2 on 1. Oh, I gotta reshuffle. Oh my gosh. That hurt. Two on 1. 0. Alright, so I put 2 progress on you. Then this completes. And 2 progress goes on this. Oh, discard. 2 echoes go on this, and it flips over with 2 echoes. Then there's no trail progress to move. There's not another active ruiner machine, you terrible creature. Crap! Alright, let's rest. Dad, that is a plan ruiner. That is a straight up plan ruiner. This. Yep. And I gotta draw a card. Friendly amplifier. And yes, it does need 2 for when it gnawed. Yep, thank you. We got another feature. Okay, we got another feature coming in. It's got some light. X is equal to the number of power on this machine. Shoot. They can bust this thing up immediately. Well, they'll clear it. They will clear it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. When it's cleared, they cleared it with harm. It was cleared with harm. And it says when a car with a trait token is cleared, this should go to 3. Okay, so this comes here with 2 on it. And it says powered. Okay, so I got too many things! So I can't use progress. I need power, and I need trail mix. I need another okay, I need another, let me use one of my dice. I'll use a green one. Green will be power going forward, so that I can use this for other stuff. So there's 2 power, 2 trail, and then we got the rest that's there. Yeah, so So you got 2 progress on it. So whether y'all chew it or not, however, this thing says it has X presence. X is equal to the number of power on this card, so 2. We could redirect the power to discard power up to your effort for this feature and add an equal number of unique tokens to the machine or tech. If you fail, suffer an injury. So basically, we can power up one of our tech cards. 2 of our tech cards. Okay. Between the Orland Thumper and Riri, I should be able to kill these things, but we should solve this problem if they trigger. So honestly, if I connect with one of them and evade the other, they go away. But if they chew that thing down, then my mission gets completed. Chewing on Spark and Circuits doesn't sound safe. Yeah. So I think this is a feature machine, and they do chew on machines or ruin or an active ruin. These beavers suck. They're worse than the penguins in Arkham. So let's see. What can I do? I think I've got 2 parts of a plan. Yeah, I got 2 parts of a plan. First things first, I'm going to use one of these to use Healing Touch to heal an injury from a ranger. Done. Then I'm going to spend 2, 4 to talk to this dude. Come on, come on, come on. I'm looking for a specific plan here. Show me yellow. Okay, that's perfect. Yep. So that gets rid of you. And I think it all worked out. I think it worked out. I think it all worked out. So, got rid of you. Each ranger suffers 1 fatigue. Discard 1 echo. So fatigue. Move 1 trail token from 1 feature to another. There's not another feature. Add 1 power to the machine with the most, so this will go to 3. And then you, my good sir, if there's an active ruiner machine, you chew on it. It's a machine. Go for it. Chew on the circuits. You'll get 2 progress on you, and this machine takes 2 damage, which it goes away, dropping this over here. Oh, this should have been 2, sorry. Dropping that there, and this would have been 3. But it gets discarded, because this has been cleared. It has been cleared. With harm. Thank you, Mr. Beaver. Alright, so we have enough on here to trigger the mission. So let's discard this and trigger the mission. So it says have 4 or more trail tokens on this mission to go to 1.102. If it has been 2 or more days, no, it hasn't. Since you began search below Solaro, go there. Otherwise, you walk right up to Solaro before he notices you. He is busy studying a wall covered in... It's just been a day. He's busy studying a wall covered in blocky Estian script, And by the look of his half-filled notebook, he's been doing so for quite a while. Oh, hello there, he says. Is it time for dinner already? When you explain that he's missed dinner and perhaps some other meals besides, he shrugs. That explains why my belly has been rumbling, I suppose. There's just so much to discover down here. I could spend my entire life in these holes. You politely but persistently suggest that Solaro would be better off at the base camp organizing the operation, and that he could send others to scout in his stead. He keeps brushing off your suggestions until he stands up and almost falls over on his face. Oh, he says when you help him steady, I guess I have missed a few too many meals. Very well, you win. Let's return to the base camp, lead the way. Okay, so we've got missions to clear that I haven't been clearing. The descent mission was completed. We started the mission on day 2, we started the mission for search below Solaro. And then we just complete the search below Solaro mission and gain the return to base camp Solaro mission. So we completed this one and return to base camp. And put Solaro Mako Spelunker into play within reach of a ranger. Attach the return to base camp card to him. Do not read his entry. Okay, so this is completed, and we need the return to base camp mission. Here it is, on the other side. Return to base camp. You must accompany your friend back to camp. Start of day read 102D. The attached being gains persistence. When the attached being's harm or clear thresholds met, resolve the following effects instead. Clear, discard all progress from this being. They remain in play. Do not read this entry. We need to get to the chimney. So let's take a look at him. Solaro Mako Spelunker. We don't read what it has. He has investigate, awareness investigate, add progress to a ruin or machine equal to your effort, then add an equal number to him. And then we don't need to do that because it just says clear it. So our job is he's here, and we need to get him to the chimney. Okay. So what we need to do is a couple things. You can put 2 progress on this guy, and he can fatigue me, and I'll be okay when I do my test on this. So let's do this to move you here, make you a 4. We're going to try to exhaust you with a 2-on-1 green. 2-on-1 green. It's 1-on-1, which does exhaust him. And then the symbol at the bottom, nothing. If there's an active predator, exhausted and add harm. There isn't, so this goes away. Then we're going to do our final progress to see if we can travel, which is a 2-on-1 on this one, which is red. Give me that red. We do pass. We get the 1 progress that we need to make this a 3. This says, ready a predator or prey. Bink. Discard 1 echo, and then flip this back over. But that's okay. I don't care about that, because we're out. So, we're traveling. So, we're traveling back to the chimney. And that's why I kept the chimney cards here. So, we're traveling back to the chimney via the flooded ruins. So, let's get rid of this. this. Flooded ruins, woods, flooded ruins, flooded ruins. General. Oh, the 3 cards. Yeah, flooded ruins, woods, ecology, woods, flooded ruins. That. Okay, so we're gonna take a stack. Boop, boop, boop. And draw 1, 2. We're gonna grab the wood stack and throw that out. General Lun we didn't find, so we'll throw him back here. And we don't need archaeology cards because we are at a pivotal location. So all this is going to come together. And when we arrive at the spire, we'll do all the things. He didn't get far, I'll tell you that. He did not get far. Well, the beavers were, they almost put a harm on me, but, you know. They did put a harm on me, an injury on me, but I turned out to be okay. Alright, we got there. This, we go back to the chimney. If you traveled from the spire, search the path deck for the stairway, put it into play. Otherwise, search the path deck and put it for the plinth. Then read the journal entry for that card. We already did, but sure. 120, then I'll do 102B because it says when we arrive at the chimney, which is what we just did, our arrival setup. 120, which I think we already did, but let me just make sure. Plinth. Maxwell. Little puppy's upset. So we do that. Search the path deck for the next feature and put it into play. And I'm gonna have to check on him in a second. That's the next feature. Putting it into play. You're such a weird dog. Alright, so that's the arrival. The plinth is in, and then this is the other one. The heaped detritus. Layer water machine obstacle. Maxwell needs a Here's Crea barking at the door. Clear. Shuffle scavenging sawtooth into the path deck for each power on this card. When we clear it. Ew. And it's an obstacle. We want Puppy Cam. No. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Alright, so then we arrived at the chimney. We're doing 102B. 102. 102B. We've made it at last, says Solaro. Thank you for finding me and bringing me back to camp safe and sound. I promise that I won't go wandering off again. He claps you on the back and smiles. And now that we're all here, he says, there's some work that needs doing. Come with me and I'll explain. Shuffle Solaro into the path deck, complete the return to base camp Solaro mission, and write found Solaro on the campaign tracker, and soothe to fatigue. Okay, so complete this. Completed. The notable events. Found SILARO. This should not be here. Whoopsies. I need to defeat this. How do you remove an event? I don't think you can. This app needs work. You should be able to... I need to remove a notable event that I messed up on. This shouldn't be here. I'll cross it out. How about that? Okay. Alright, Percy heard him. You're a mean person. And I soothe to fatigue, and then I go to 101A. Soothe to fatigue. Alright, I'm gonna have to get him. Hold on one second. So we're gonna go. So I soothe, I get the favorites, and I shuffle him. This mission's completed. So I put this back down here, and I shuffle him into the deck. And I did travel. So you be ready. And I get my stuff back. And I draw a card. Empathy and a flyer. Where are my other pets? My gosh. Alright. Cool. Okay. I'll be right back. What are you barking about? What? Come on. Silly dog. What are you barking about? Okay? Okay, anyway. Alright, we're back. Okay, so... what are we doing? We don't have a mission. Why? Why for? Oh, because I didn't read anything, because I got distracted. The Expedition Advance Team... the Expedition's Advance Team has all but finished setting up on a large, flat landing at the base of the Chimney. It looks like a small village, bustling with activity. Among the gathered crew, you spot the young rapscallion Kesey Voss talking excitedly with her father, Harland, and your old rival, Cal Ivor. Cal lies back on a hammock suspended several feet above the ground by two Memlev devices, one at the head of the hammock and one at its foot. As you approach, he hops off with a grunt of effort and steps towards Solaro Mako, giving you a Lachian salute? You're in good hands, Solaro, he says. Elder Thrush has sent us the absolute best. Of course she did, says Solaro. All the elders know how important this expedition is. They'll also be happy to know that my memory was correct. New passages have opened up in the Archeology. The last time anyone was down here, there was only one passage leading from this chamber. Now there are many more. I'd be willing to bet there are even more beyond those. With hardly a pause, Solaro turns to you and says, what I need you to do is a bit of scouting. First, investigate the immediate vicinity, then we'll see about venturing deeper. He rummages into a nearby crate and withdraws a handheld device. Take this Lamblin's rig with you. Illumination is in short supply down here, and you don't want to go fumbling around in the dark. Not where you're going. He claps you on the back. Drink it in, my friend. Wherever you go, you could very well be the first human to set foot there in over 1,000 years. Complete the descent mission. Okay, so I guess I wasn't supposed to. Laconic means sort of lazy. Okay. He's laying down. He's playing guard dog at the door. So something's going on. Something's gotten around. Gain the Survey the Depths mission and the Lamet's Rig reward card. Okay, so Survey the Depths mission. There it is. So we'll do mission. Add a mission. Survey the depths. And the descent should have finished on day 3. I got it on day 1. It finished on day 3. Okay. So survey the depths and gain the Lamet's Rig reward card. So let's put that. I think that's available reward. Lamet's Rig. Add it as a reward. Oh, it doesn't let you see it. Okay. Alright, so I'll grab it. I know it's a green, so that works. Let's rig reward card. There's 4 of them, so I assume I just gained 2. Lamet's Rig. Gear Tech. Exhaust. Use 1 flash. Choose a path card. That card gains illumination until the end of the turn. Distract a being. To exhaust it. Okay. So I gain these 2. And it has been forever that I don't remember. These will... I can't remember the rules for this. Gaining a card, gaining a reward. Gaining a reward. Does it not count against my deck limit? When the campaign guide rewards you with new cards, write the name of the cards in the reward section. Find all copies of that card in your collection and set them aside. These are now available for the group to use to customize their decks. If you would ever gain the same reward again, ignore that effect. When you swap it in, you swap something out. Yeah, so it's always 30 cards. Gotcha. And it says I gain all of them, so there's 4 of them. So I gain 4 of them. Okay, cool. But this will go in my set-asides, which I'll put over here, that I can swap when I camp. But not right now. And we've got the Survey the Depths mission. Survey the Depths. Solaro has asked you to explore locations neighboring the Chimney, so we need to check out the Drenched Chamber, Orland's Vault, and Scuttler Network. When a feature comes into play at one of these locations, you may attach this mission to it. When a feature with this mission attached is cleared, add 1 survey to the mission. If you travel, discard all surveys from this mission. What? Oh, I just need to do it at one of those. Oh, okay, okay. If this mission is attached to a feature that is not illuminated, suffer 1 fatigue. I see. I see. Because I was about to say, that's weird. But there we go. So we landed here, took care of all of him, we've set ourselves up. We need to survey the depths, either the Drenched, the Orland, or the Scuttler Network. So we need to leave where we are to do that. But we have an obstacle. It's an illumination obstacle. Interesting. It says illumination on it. It has no power. And the plinth, so we've got 2 problems that we need to take care of. So I need to shut this thing down and figure out what I'm going to do about that one. So let's see. You note that Solaro is truly in his element. If he was any more excited, he may very well float back up to the surface. While you're away, I plan on doing some scouting of my own, he says. I've discovered some Estian script that may very well be instructions for how to operate the Archeology itself. I just need time to translate it. Perhaps by the time you return, I'll know. Record Chimney settled. Chimney is settled on the campaign tracker. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening. Hello, thank you so much for subscribing. Chimney is settled. The campaign tracker. Then if 199.4 isn't on your day track, record 199.4 7 days from now on the day track. Okay. Crap. So 199.4, 7 days from day 3 is day 10. Yes, I have 1993 on day 5 and 1994 on day 10 of the day tracker. As Solaro departs, Cal pulls you aside. He speaks to you in an uncharacteristically low and serious tone. Between us, I'm not too keen on being down here, he says. I've done some scouting, and I rate the stability of this structure as tenuous at best. Tread lightly. If spire fallen, it is not. So that is it. Cool. The spire did not fall. Okay. Cool potato. Alright, so we have our mission, we have our orders, we know what we need to do. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of this. And to get rid of that, I need to traverse it. So we are going to do just that. We're going to traverse it. I think you still need a path card for the round. Oh, you're right. I do need a path card for the round. Yep. Good catch. Man, nuance. Veiled axo. Oh my god, that word. Axolotac. Veiled axle attack. Predator, reptile. Ambush. Of course it is. If the predator is illuminated, it loses ambush. It is not illuminated where it is. It would have been illuminated, but it's not, so I fatigue 2. Okay. That sucked. So this is Oru's job. Okay, so we're going to... Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, we're going to do this, taking you to 1, moving you up here, and putting 2 progress on you. Now you are illuminated, because it says illumination. And I think that just means that it is... Ah, wrong book. Illumination. The keyword doesn't do anything on its own, but it doesn't. An area is illuminated if it contains a card. An area is illuminated if it contains a card with illumination. A card is illuminated if it is in an illuminated area. All right, so you no longer have ambush, and I can continue doing what I was going to do, which was that on that. So I'm doing some progress to try to overcome this obstacle, and all I need is a stinking +1. Yes! Perfecto. Okay, so that is 3. This just needed 3 to clear. When I clear it with progress, shuffle a scavenging sawtooth into the path deck for each power on this feature. There's no power on this feature. It starts with 0. So, haha, bye. Alright, so that was resolved. Then, no If you have 2 or more fatigue, exhaust this being. I have 2 fatigue. And suffer an injury. No, Mr. Predator. No, no. No injury for me. But thank you for exhausting yourself so I can get out of here. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Now, this is going to fatigue me because we're no longer in an illuminated area. But losing 1 is not going to hurt my feelings. I can't do anything anyway. I'm going to use Kisi's favorite snack to choose a ranger. Soothes fatigue for equal to the number of spirit in their energy pool, which is 3. I'm going to grab these 2 cards. And there is Riri. I knew you were going to try to screw me over, game. I knew it. So I'm going to put Riri in the play. And the Parathropsis Bristle was the other one. And then... And then... if you fail, discard 1 from that being. If you cannot, it fatigues you instead. We can do... I'm looking for something in particular. I'm looking for something in particular. I can't traverse, but I can connect with Oru. And I think that's probably what I need to do. I'm going to connect with Oru for a 3 on 1. Really, it doesn't really help me right now. I would... Well, no, that's not his ability. I need to build up his numbers. It's 3 on 1. 3 on... I'm trying to connect with you, damn it. And it's going to be a 3... This food is not unique. Wait a minute. The gear food is not unique. I don't have enough space for it, but I got plans. I got plans. Yeah, I'm trying to put 3 on here on you. 3 on 2. -1, but I am going to use the probability compass to make that a 1, to use this blue to make that a 0 for 3, putting you at 4. And then mountain. If this mission is attached to a feature... Oh my god! When a feature comes into play at one of these locations you made... Oh, we're not there yet. It is not. Then nothing else. We haven't left this location to do that. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're solid. I think we're set up. We're going to rest. We're resting. And gain this energy back. Draw a card. Healing Touch. This is working. This is working. This is working out. I can get rid of this guy and then move past this to deal with that next. Okay. So what do we want to do? We need to draw a path card. Fresh footprints. You come across a section of the passage that no water or weather's touched. There you see a footprint with the distinct tread of Corydane, the renowned cobbler from Spire. Someone with a nice pair of boots has been through here recently. Rangers choose. Track the footsteps. Perform a group test 2 per ranger. Search the artery or archaeology set for a human and shuffle them into the path deck. If you succeed by 3 or more, put them into play instead, or stay on the present course. Search the archaeology set, a shadow in the darkness, and shuffle it into the path deck. Oh. I can pass this by 3. Potentially. And I could put him into play. It's going to mess up my plans, though. But we're going to try it anyway. Yeah, we're going to try this. This sounds cool. Okay, so awareness check. I'm doing 2. What do you got? What do you got for me? I just need a +1 anywhere but green. This'll work. I'm using that one. So I will use the last of the probability needle. Emptying it out to use that blue to make it a 3. So we succeed by 3 or more. It says, search the artery or archaeology set for a human and shuffle them into the path deck, or I could put them into play. So I will... the archaeology, because we're not in the artery, we're in the archaeology. Let me grab the archaeology deck. This is Lakeshore and stuff, so it's not this. The archaeology. That deck is somewhere. Ancient ruins. I see 3 of them. Where are the rest of you? Nope. Yes. Yeah, there. So search the artery or archaeology set for a human and shuffle them into play. And we're looking for Corey Dane. I'd like to find him. And it says I can shuffle either. I can search either for him. So let's find the artery. I just had the archaeology cards in my hand. Here. Cal Ivor, that guy sucks. He's a human. He's the only human in the archaeology. The artery? Ancient ruins. What's the artery? That's another location I don't know about. Oh, it's in Stratum 2. So it's in Stratum 2, so it would have to be... I would like to find... It's probably in here. The artery's probably in here. This is all general. Let's see. Shore, moment. Spire. So this is the spire. This is Lakeshore. So woods, Lakeshore. This is ancient ruins. The valley. The archaeology. Valley quests. Archaeology quests. Mini quests. It's a general deck. These go back to the valley. Oh, it's probably here. Artery. Artery. Here it is. The artery. Oh, he's not in here. So it's either Kesey or Harlan. Kesey, Harlan, or Cal Ivor. I don't know. I think I'm going to put Harlan into play. He'll join me. I think I'll do Harlan. And put him into play because I got 3 or more. He's friendly. Focus, it says, soothe fatigue equal to your effort. And if I pass him, I'll read 127. I'll check out 127 there. But he is in play. And that's discarded. 127. Enters play. Nope. 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 Boop. As you cross a walkway, you hear footsteps from the chasm below you. You peek over the edge and see the explorer Harlan Voss walking along a platform several meters long. He notices you and wave. What's he doing down there? Search the path deck for Kesey Voss and discard her. Clear Harlan to ask him what's going on. Okay, so she's not in there because she's in the artery. But let me double check. I don't think she's in there. She is not. Alright, so we just need to clear him to see what's going down. But we got other stuff to do first. Let's finish off this turn. So we did that. We completed it. Sun. Discard something and not do stuff. I'm going to discard this. No. If there's a water feature in another area, no. No, there isn't. If within reach is not illuminated, crap, it isn't. Suffer fatigue. If there's an active feature, there is. Oh, wait. He just came out, so he wouldn't activate because of that. Because that would be rough. Okay, shuffle that up. And we're good to continue. So I can move you down with him and hit you for 2. Thump you for 1. And then clear you. Because it would be 4 plus 3, 7. Yep. And that'll clear you. So Aura's going to exhaust. Going down to 3. To pull you down here and put 2 progress on you. And then I am going to exhaust this using a pulse to thump you for a 2-on-2. Let's make it a 3-on-2. 3-on-2 red. That works. So this is discarded. This works. I thump you. So it says put 1 harm to a being and exhaust it. Yep, there we go. So boom. Sunlight, you. We're gonna do this. You. Another one. Oh, yeah, I gotta fit you to do that. If there's an active feature, there is, that feature fatigues you. Exhaust the feature. Okay. Cool. Stuff's working. Then we're going to do this to use Healing Touch to discard 1 harm from it and add 3 progress, which gets rid of this crap. Then we are going to exhaust this to take a bite to choose a ranger. Oh no, I don't have anything in my pool. This is a waste of time right now. I gotta wait until I ready up. And that's it. We're done. And we're done. So rest. Rest out. Ready up. And please don't be garbage. Please don't be garbage. Flooded chamber. It's the same thing that came up last time. And this is here. Oh my god. Okay, so now I can do this. Gaining all 3 of my cards. There's Turo. And Compassion. Then Kobo's the one that lets me move stuff. There's nothing to harm. And I think I already got rid of my other probability compass, didn't I? Crap. So, unless I find... Oh, wait. Toro can put stuff back on tech cards, right? Yes. Toro can get me charges back. So I'm going to spend these 2 to put Toro out. Then I'm going to do... Toro, you have let me down every time. But we're going to do this. We're gonna do an awareness check to add 1 token to something, spending 2. 2 on 2. Son of a biscuit! Damn it! Damn it, Toro! This raccoon sucks. All right, so crap. I need to draw a path card. Oh my gosh! Electrical disruption. A partially caved-in wall reveals a piece of damaged machinery. Electricity crackles around an intact power cell. Seems ashamed to let it go to waste. It may be dangerous, but you think you might be able to remove it. Focus the machine's power. If I do that, add 1 power token or unique token to a machine or tech for every 2 effort. No. Avoid the unstable energy. Suffer 1 fatigue. Search the general set for awakened apparatus and put it into play. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I'm not touching that thing. No. Not even close to it, so I gotta suffer fatigue and search for awakened apparatus. Oh my god, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Wait, why don't I find it? Search the general set for awakened apparatus. Did I miss something? A lot of creatures I don't like that I'm seeing, but I'm not seeing awakened apparatus. Oh, there's stuff on the back too. Did I miss something? No. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. This is the general LOA. Maybe it's in the General Valley one? It's in the general cards that came with moments. Oh. General cards that came with moments. Ah, Chief. I'm seeing that. I'm looking through all my cards now. Because I integrated all of them into that deck. Yeah, it's nothing here. I integrated every card I got together into these decks. Awaken Apparatus. There's an extra lingering injury. Yeah, and then these are just the swamp above ground stuff. River. Growth. Alright, let's see if I must have misplaced that. I'm just reading names so I don't spoil anything for myself here. No, sir. I don't have it. These are the rewards cards for it. Let me look through the reward cards that came with the expansion. Nope, wrong ones. Other reward cards. And see maybe if they snuck in here on me. I'll search in here and see if one snuck by me. Like I said, I'm not trying to spoil, so I'm just looking for Awaken Apparatus. Just in case something snuck by me. I'm assuming it's going to be a bad card, not a good card. So that's why I'm skipping anything that I see with color on it. I looked into the general core set. Let me check. I got, these are from SOV. So no. Let's look at this. No. Look at this. Nope. I don't know if I have those cards. Yeah, I don't know if I have those cards. That is everything. And I got nothing. I got a heap and honk of nothing. The general cards that are here from LOA. So, but I'll look through the other general cards, just making sure. Let me look through the other generals, because I may have. Let's see. Yep. Boom. Here it is. Got it. Got it. Awaken Apparatus. It has 4 power fresh. Discard 1 power from this machine. If it has no power on it, return it to the collection. Discard 1 power, so it's a hazard. Move 1 power from the machine to the machine with the least power. Fatigue. Okay, so this comes out here. I don't feel like we're leaving this location today. Anyway, That was what happened on here. Yep, that's what happens there. The apparatus comes out. Then this. My God. I will do that to not deal with that. If within reach is not illuminated, fatigue. That just came out, and then if there's an active feature, exhaust it, and so let's exhaust you, Mr. Active Feature. And I am fatigued. Oh my God. Okay. I don't know if we're getting out of here. I'm going to connect with you. Well, if I can... Oh, wait. Instead of using focus, I'll use one of these. Because I want to focus to soothe fatigue equal to your effort. So I am going to do his focus check. 1 with compassion on a 3. So that's a 3 on 1. No matter what, that's a pass. 3 on 1. 2. Pass. But I got 3 in here. Oh, I can't. It's going to be 2. So we'll deal with this in a second. It says heal soothe fatigue equal to your effort, which would have been 2. There's Pakoto. Discard this. Discard that. Deal with this. Discard 1 power from this... Oh, this machine should have 4 power. Discard 1 power from this machine. 3. And suffer fatigue. If there's an active predator, there is not. Alright. So we've done that. Then I'm going to spend the 2 to bring up a Kodo. These 2 are my helpers, and this guy keeps being terrible. So Oru's going to 2 this up to do this, this, and that. Then do I have an aid card? I do here. So then I'm going to do this, that, and add 2 to another being, taking you to 4. Cool. Or I could put it on him to clear him. I think I will. I'll put it on him instead to clear him. And that's all I got. This is getting nuts. Okay. We gotta sort something out. So ready all these up. There's nothing on that, but that's okay. We're about to replace it. And then draw. Yay! Dadgummit! Oh my gosh. Gets better and better. Okay, so Alright, let's spend 1 to replace this with this, putting 2 on it. I'll then exhaust it to chew a bite. I have 2, so I'm going to sue 2. Getting compassion and surveyed land, thank God. And I need you to pass for what I want to do. I'm going to try to connect with this guy. This is probably the dumbest thing I'm doing right now. I can move. I can clear him without pulling a card. I will exhaust him to remove 1. To add 1 to an aid card. And put 2 on another, which clears Harlan. Alright, Harlan. You're done fatiguing me, you sick bastard. Okay, so let's see. Harlan. Harlan waves you closer. As you approach, you see that he's holding a scroll of light. You watch as he traces delicate, sparkling yellow lines over its surface with a golden stylus. This marvelous device is a mapping system, he says. As I explore the tunnels, I trace my route through the environment on the scroll. Kesey's doing the same. Once we finish exploring the artery, we'll combine the information in her scroll with mine and create a reasonably accurate 3-dimensional map of the entire area that we can reproduce in flow steel. I was just about to finish up here. Care to help me track down my daughter? She's around here somewhere. I'm going to not help you. Nope. I'm not helping you right now. I'm not in the artery. So I'm sure she'll show up. Discard Harlan Voss and sue 2 fatigue. Not today, Gravity. And sue 2 fatigue, which is what I had. My canoe and another surveyed land. So that's actually pretty good because I got this. I got the traverse stuff that I want. Then I can get rid of this. I have to push you up there. So I'm going to do this, that, move you up here and put 2 progress on you. Then I'm going to attempt to swim this to solve this. So it's 2, 4. So it's 4. Should be insta-pass. -1, insta-pass. So I move my token on here, which clears it. So this is gone. Mountain stuff. Move 1 power from this machine to the machine with the lowest power. There's no other machines in place, so I'm assuming that's null and void. Okay. No other mountains. Alright. Alright. Listen, raccoon. I need you to work. Can you work? 2, 3. Listen, raccoon. Come on, green. 4, thank God. Okay, so I passed. And I get to put 1 on this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Discard a power from here. That's 4. Suffer fatigue. And reshuffle all this. My gosh. This raccoon has failed me all day. All day. All day. Okay. Alright. Look, squirrel. Get this thing right. That's what I want to tell him. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. What do I do? I could help him. I can start beating this thing to death. Traversing this is going to be a problem. I need to get out of here. I have 5 cards left. I need to get out of here. And I keep pulling bad things. So let me try to connect with this thing up here. And I'm going to use compassion. So that's 4. And I got a card if I can get a +1. Come on, +1 somewhere. Dang, I can't even get a +1 anywhere. But it's 4, so that puts this as 6. I just wanted a +1 somewhere. I will have to discard this so I don't get fatigued. You're gonna fatigue me. Until the end of the turn, all areas are illuminated. Thank God. If there is water feature in another area, there isn't. All areas are illuminated. Discard 1 power. Alright, so... Cool. Alright, I got it ready up. Draw a card. Kobo. Okay. We gotta get out of here. So... I've got 3 cards left. I need to math out how this is gonna work. If I soothe this one creature, that'll get rid of him. But then these 2, I would have to get a perfect 4 for these 2, which I still have 3, for us to be able to leave. So I have to do it that way. So I'll do 3. I need guarantees. I'm going to do this. Oh, I don't need to do that. Oru will do that for me. Gone. Done. Then this has to be perfect. 2, 3, and I need a +1 anywhere on the card. If I don't, we're screwed. I'm moving past 2, that's going to fatigue me 2. Come on. Did I draw a path card? I don't think it would have. So, boom. I think I did draw a path card. Okay. All I need is a +1 anywhere on this card. Red. Yes! Oh my God, yes! Oh, that's 4. 2, 3, +1, 4. Thank you! Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, nope. Move 1 power from this machine to another machine. There's no other machine. And that's it. Oh, and we are leaving this place. We are gone. Oh, we are traveling. Oh my gosh. We had 1 card left. And we're traveling. Okay, so we're traveling. We're going to travel to the... We already went to the Oasis of Sunlight. We're going to travel to the Drenched the drenching chamber. And we are going to stop. My gosh. Alright, so we travel from the Oasis back to the Chimney. We didn't camp. And then we're traveling from the Chimney to the drenching chamber, and we are going to camp. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was wild. That was so wild. That was wild. And we're camping, so... Alright, what did I fatigue? I need to get this book. Both of the books were gone. Both of them. Back to back. And I'm trying to get this book out so that it says add one progress to a being for every 2 effort, then add 1 essay to this book, right? Use 1 essay before a being would move, prevent it from moving. So it stops me, and I can exhaust this to use an essay to just move a being if I need to. So we're getting there. And what was my last card? Riri. It was good. The Kisi favorite snack is very helpful for what this is. Like, I got back a lot of cards. A lot of my pets were exhausted, and I got them back. So that was good. Man, this was challenging. I'm forgetting how challenging it was as a shepherd. Shepherds don't like to traverse a lot. And I think that's probably why my last shepherd had 3 fitness and only 2 spirit. Yeah, I wish there was like a 3-3-2-1 or something. Like, there's a way to... what is... Oh, I need 2 for Riri. Yeah, like, I wish I had a 3 in fitness as well, and that would have been great. But... we did see both of the Archeology moments, though, which was pretty cool. Those were getting shuffled in, and then we ran into a few people. You need to go back to the artery. And I think we're good. So, yep. Oh my gosh. Whew. Barely made it out of there alive. And that raccoon is the worst. Alright, so that's going to be it for that. I have to wait until 3-3-3-3 aspect cards come out, right? I would take 3 spirit, 3 fitness, and I need Riri, so I need 2 awareness and then 1 focus. Or 0 focus. I don't need focus. Well, I do if I want to get my Parathrepsis out, so I at least need 1. But, yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it for this playthrough. Thanks so much. There was a lot condensed into this playthrough, so if I made any mistakes, let me know. Chub Frog, you are amazing as usual, so thank you so much for helping out, and thank you for answering my questions in the Discord as well. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining. Thank to my Patreon subscribers, and if you're not coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. I will see you Sunday for Arkham Horror with Cynthia and Kate, and then next Tuesday, we're back. So, alright, everybody. Hope you have a great night. Tense escape from the tree. Yeah, thank you. Hope you all have a good night. Just know I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.